Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Game of Thrones. Last time on Game of Thrones, we had the spoils of war. Arya has returned home to Winterfell, and they realize that Bran is a lot different than what he used to be, and Arya is a lot different from what she used to be. And also, technically, Sansa is a lot more different. They've all changed over the years into very different people. Jon and Daenerys are still working on, how to properly unite together. And Jon showed her an old carving at Dragonstone made by the children of the forest, showing how they teamed up with Man in order to defeat the White Walkers. And Daenerys said, yes, we should team up. Once you bend the knee. She's so stubborn about that, but whatever. Yeah. Also, Theon's there. Also, Jaime and Bronn were taking all the money back to King's Landing when the Khalasar of the Dothraki showed up and started wrecking their shit. And it would have been fine probably to just leave it at that, but Daenerys showed up on Drogon and just fucked their shit up. Bronn did get a shot off on Drogon, hitting it basically in the shoulder, but not a horrible, not a really bad injury. Honestly, I think he's been through worse. And Jaime was about to kill Daenerys when Drogon was going to protect his mother, and burned Jaime alive, but Bronn saved him at the last second, and they fell into the water. So we'll have to see where we go with that. So yeah, it was this epic, amazing battle, and I loved it. Yeah. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Don't be a dick, no spoilers. And with that being said, let's get right into this episode of Game of Thrones. Here we go. Fucking change the stag. Whoa, this is new animation. Whoa, fuck, what the hell? Eastwatch. Oh shit. They brought in new wall animation. That's really interesting. Oh fuck. Bronn saved Jaime in all of his heavy fucking armor. That's impressive.
Listen to me, cunt. Till I get what I'm owed, a dragon doesn't get to kill you. You don't get to kill you. Only I get to kill you.
Or refuse. And die.
I mean, it's not that hard of a sell, honestly. I'd fucking bend the knee to her.
You will not trade your honor for your life. I respect that.
Perhaps he could take the black, Your Grace. Whatever else he is a true soldier.
That's true.
Valuable at the wall.
The Night's Watch is something.
You are not my queen.
Then you'll die. We tried.
You will have to kill me too.
Step back and shut your mouth.
This war has already wiped one great house from the world. Don't let it happen again. Bend the knee.
Yeah, do it. Even Randall's like, yeah, you should do it.
I will not.
Oh, you fucker.
If that becomes an option, many will take it. I gave them a choice. They made it.
Your Grace.
Doctor always gives him a choice.
Beheading entire
I'm not
families.
beheading anyone. Dracarys.
If you were Olenna, would you rather have seen your granddaughter married to Joffrey or Tommen? Which one would Marjorie have been better able to control? Which one would have
Yeah.
given Olenna the true rule of the Seven Kingdoms?
Tommen was a better choice. God, that's gotta be terrifying. Oh shit. How to Train Your Dragon. Let it come to you. shit. Drogon likes him.
You weren't gone long.
No.
And?
Dragons are fast.
And I have fewer enemies today than I did yesterday.
Huh.
You're not sure how you feel about that?
No, I'm not.
How many men did your army kill taking Winterfell back from the
Yeah.
Boltons?
War is war. She just used a
Thousands.
big fucking dragon.
We both want to help people.
Oh shit! Jorah!
If you'll have me.
It would be my honor.
Yay! So happy. Hugs! Yay, hugs! Ah! Oh, Eastwatch. Ugh! Shit! He can sense them.
Ravens. We need to send ravens.
Yeah.
She gave Talia a choice. The man who had taken up arms against her.
Trying to
What else could she
trying
do?
to justify it.
Not burn him alive alongside his son.
Yeah.
I thought Arya was dead.
Oh,
I thought Bran was dead.
they're both
I'm
alive.
happy for you.
What if we prove her wrong? I don't think she'll come see the dead at my invitation. So bring the dead to her.
What?
Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth.
With the Queen's permission, I'll go north and take one.
Oh shit.
You asked me to find a cure so I could serve you. Allow me to serve you.
Damn.
The free folk will help us.
I haven't given you permission to leave.
With respect, Your Grace, I don't need your permission.
Oh shit.
I am a king.
Huh. Come on. Yes. Oh, they're like this. Like this.
Did he think I wanted to be born this way? Did he think I chose?
What do you want?
Yeah.
She has a more important request.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure I'd find you.
Gentry. Oh, it's been so long.
Thought you might still be rowing. You want me to come with you? Well, I think you need to understand.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You should know what you're heading into.
What do you think I've been thinking about with every swing of the hammer? I don't know much about swinging swords. But this...
Ooh.
This I know.
A hammer. Just like his father. I like it.
Fermented crab. But before he gets his breeches up,
God, he's in his
lady of the
element.
hour pops a tiny spoon of that into his mouth. 5 minutes later, he's back in the race.
He just brought that just in case.
Have a taste.
Well, I mean, he knows how to smuggle. Oh shit. That could be awkward. Act natural.
Perhaps there's some arrangement?
Arrangement. You going to arrange to pay
Oh,
out
shit.
more than Queen's service?
Oh! Jeez. Well, he knows how to use it.
This is Gendry.
They'll do.
Yeah, he will.
Sir Jamie?
All right. Hear me out.
He's the hand of the Queen. Why are you here?
I met with Tyrion.
Yeah.
What did our brother have to say? Do you think anything of importance happens in this city without me knowing?
Damn. Fucking Qyburn.
You let it happen.
We will defeat it.
If you say so.
Ourselves, Farhouse. For this.
Oh. She's pregnant.
You're just Clovis. A smith
Clovis.
who's come to pay his respects before he heads off to work at the Winterfell Forges. Understood? This is
Name's
cool.
Gendry, Your Grace. I'm Robert Baratheon's son. Bastard son.
The hell, man?
He was meant to keep that to himself.
Our fathers trusted each other. Why shouldn't we?
That's a good point, though.
Guess how many windows are in the Great Sept of Baylor?
None.
None anymore?
Yeah.
That's true. Maynard says here that he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else at the same time in a secret ceremony in Dawn. Is that a common thing in the South?
These maesters. Well, the secret to defeating the Night King's probably sitting on some dusty shelf somewhere, completely ignored. But that's all right, isn't it? We can all become
He's got a rant.
slavering, murderous imbeciles enthralled to evil incarnate, as long as we can have access to the full records of High Septon Maynard's 15,782 shits.
Steps. That number was the steps.
So what was that about remarrying Rhaegar? What? Rhaegar... Oh, fuck. A secret ceremony in Dorne, though. Maybe that was Dorne. Shit. Yeah, he's leaving.
I'm tired of reading about the achievements of better men.
Ooh. Time to be a better man. Jack their shit. I bet he's heading to Winterfell. Oh shit. She found it. Come on. Sansa. Steal his throne. What? Man, people are traveling all over the fucking place. They went from Dragonstone to Eastwatch within the span of an episode.
My scouts found them a mile south of the wall. Said they were on the way here.
Oh.
You're the Hound.
The Brotherhood.
Here we all are. At the edge of the world.
Bunch of assholes.
Same moment. Heading in the same direction for the same reason.
The White Walkers.
Our reasons aren't your reasons.
But the Lord of Light.
For fuck's sake, will you shut your hole? Are we coming with you or not?
Then you want to know what we're doing?
Oh, fuck. We're going back out. John, Tormund, Jorah, all them, the Hound. It's a motley crew we got here. Yep. That's the end of the episode. Whew. Ooh-wee. That was a lot. That was a lot of shit. That was a lot of shit that just happened. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alrighty. Lot of shit happened in that episode. Man, people were going all over the fucking place in this episode. Like, geez Louise, man. It's crazy, but I love it. Alright. First off, Randyll Tarly is dead. Randyll and Dickon Tarly both refused to bend the knee to Daenerys, and both were burned alive by Drogon. That's crazy. I mean, that's the thing, like, you know, the thing is, we've had executions in this show before. Heck, the first episode, in the first, 10 minutes, there was an execution. Normally, the execution, though, is just lobbing off their head. So, I can see why people are concerned about Daenerys, because of the fact that she doesn't lob off people's heads, and instead uses Drogon to kill them. But at the same time, it's still the same thing. They're still dying the exact same way. Well, not the same way. But they're still dying. They're still being executed. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I mean, maybe you could classify it as like cruel and unusual punishment. But at the same time, it's the same. It's the same. It's still execution for those that will not bend the knee. So I understand why people, especially why Tyrion and Varys, were concerned about it. But at the same time, I still understand Daenerys doing it. I don't know. It's a show of power, basically. Because all those fuckers, all those other Lannister fuckers bent the knee after that. They were like, well, shit. She's fucking burning fools alive. So yeah, all of them bent the knee to her. So yeah, that's interesting. There was a point to this one. Damn it. All I wrote down was Cersei versus Daenerys for this next one, and I don't exactly know why. So, let me go back, see what it was. Well, Daenerys is winning. Like, immediately she's winning the war again. Immediately Daenerys is winning, and Jaime recognizes that. They both recognize that. Okay, I think I remember what it was supposed to be. Cersei will not surrender. Cersei will not surrender to Daenerys because she knows that if she keeps fighting, she's going to die. And if she surrenders, she's going to die. So she'll basically, her mindset is, well, I might as well go down swinging, basically. So that makes sense. I understand why she's doing that. And it is interesting just because, we had a couple episodes here. We had a couple episodes where Daenerys was losing. She lost the Iron Fleet, she lost Dorne, she lost Highgarden. She barely took Casterly Rock, but that was pretty much it. And in the span of one battle, Daenerys has pretty much won the war already. Because they cannot face her dragons, even if they have the weapon. Bronn was lucky to get one shot on Drogon, and Drogon powered through it and still decimated them. And she has two other dragons, and Jaime recognizes that. He's like, look, this is a little too much. She's a little too good, basically, because she has 3 dragons. It's exactly what happened with Aegon the Conqueror. The fact is that Aegon did make war with the 7 kingdoms. And I remember this from the lore videos. Two of the kingdoms did fight against Aegon, and they were just completely decimated by his dragons. And that is why Torrhen Stark bent the knee. He became the king that knelt. So yeah, they immediately recognized that her dragons are just too powerful. So yeah, that's interesting. Jon and Drogon, what the fuck? I mean, granted, well, okay. Now, you could say the idea is that with Jon and Drogon, Drogon likes Jon, obviously. And Daenerys recognizes that. She was watching like, what the hell? It's like, Drogon actually does like Jon. But there's 2 ways of looking at this. One, from what we can tell by these scenes, because it's not 100% thrown in your face that this is true, but it is heavily implied from these scenes that we've seen. It's heavily implied that Jon is a Targaryen. He is the son, and I guess true son, technically. He is the true son of Rhaegar Targaryen. So, could it be that because he is Targaryen, Drogon likes him? Is that it? Does Drogon recognize the Targaryen in him? However, I do have a counter to this. The other two, Rhaegal and Viserion, both of them liked Tyrion. They didn't eat Tyrion immediately. Well, ever. They didn't eat Tyrion. When Tyrion went in there in Meereen, he went in, they started to attack, they started to get their fire ready, but they looked at him and then they stopped and they were like, no. And they stopped. And then they trusted him enough to where he was able to, he basically gained their trust enough and then let them loose, unchain them. So, do we think that Jon being a Targaryen has something to do with Drogon liking him? It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible, but that is the case. But the problem with that line of thinking is that they did like Tyrion. Heck, they liked all of them pretty much. They liked Jorah, they liked Daario, they liked anyone that Daenerys liked. Daenerys somewhat liked Tyrion. So maybe it's that, because we've seen that there's some sort of connection between Daenerys and her dragons, to where oh god, what was the scene again? What was it? She was in trouble. Oh, duh! It was when the Harpies attacked at the end of season 5 in the Dance of Dragons. When the Harpies attacked, she was in mortal danger, and Drogon sensed that and went and helped her. It's the same thing when that riot broke out in Meereen. When the people started to turn on her, and it's like, okay, we need to be careful, we'll double up the guards so that no one tries to come in and kill her. She must have been afraid, and she must have been in danger, and Drogon sensed that again. Drogon sensed that, flew halfway across the world to get back to Meereen and check on her, basically. So, the dragons are tied to Daenerys. There's no doubt about that. She's not. They don't call her their mother for no reason. She is definitely their mother. And so there is a tie between them. So, are they able to sense who Daenerys likes and who Daenerys doesn't like? Because again, alright, let's go back even further. Young Kai. We're going back to season 3 now. Young Kai. Daenerys is meeting up with that one slave master. And, he's offering all this stuff. It's like, okay, we will give you gold, we will give you ships, and you can leave and go back to Westeros where you belong. And Daenerys says, and Daenerys basically denies him and is like, no, I'm going to take your town, I'm going to free all your slaves. And when he tries to take the gold back that he gave her, I think it was still Drogon. Honestly, I think it was still Drogon that came over, protected the gold basically and roared at them. So the dragons have a connection. So I feel like, yes, you can make an argument, and maybe that's what they were trying to imply there. Maybe they were like, hey, is this what it is? That's obviously they were trying to do that. They wanted you to think about this. Why does Drogon like Jon Snow? Is it because he is a Targaryen by his father? Or is it that the dragons are connected to Daenerys in a way that makes it so Daenerys, whoever Daenerys likes, basically, like Daenerys' friends are the dragon's friends. That's why Tyrion was able to go in, and they didn't eat him, they didn't kill him, he went in, and having never seen these dragons before, went in and freed them, which gained their trust even more. And then And then now, with Drogon basically befriending Jon because Daenerys likes him. You can go either way. It's honestly, it may be a mixture of both, but because of the Tyrion thing, because of Tyrion, I actually do lean more towards the connection. I feel like it's more of the connection to their mother, not necessarily because Jon is technically of Targaryen blood. So that's what I think that would be. Okay. Man, I talked a while on that. That's fine. That was like note number 3 on here. We got a lot of notes this episode. Okay. The Citadel and the Ravens. First off, I like that Bran warged into the Ravens and went and found the Night King riding for Eastwatch, basically. Not fully. I don't think it's like he was right there, but I think he's on his way to Eastwatch. I think he will attack. Whereas, so he goes and sees this army of the dead. He sees the White Walkers. And the interesting thing, too, was that the Night King saw him. He immediately recognized that those ravens were Bran. So that was pretty cool, actually. And then sending the ravens... Well, no, he sent the crows, didn't he? Were those crows or ravens? I don't know. But then they sent ravens to everywhere, including the Citadel, of what was happening. And the Citadel, the doubting fucks that they are, were like, oh, well, could be that. It could also not be that. And it's like, and I was like, it makes more sense than fucking shit fuck. Than magical dead armies. So yeah, fucking Citadel. You're so goddamn indecisive. Okay. But yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah. Bring the dead. They are going to bring one of the dead to Cersei Lannister to prove that the Night King is coming. And honestly, to prove it to Daenerys as well. Because even though Daenerys does believe it, but I think she's skeptical. I don't think she's fully on board yet. So I feel like this whole, well, we're going to demonstrate this, we're going to prove this to Cersei, it's also more of a proving it to Daenerys as well. So yeah, so that's interesting, and then basically calling for an armistice, which even Cersei figured out too. It's like, why would she just won a great battle? She's winning the war. Why would she want to make peace now? But yeah, it's even though yes, we have been going on the war this season, we do need to all stop and face the White Walkers. So yeah, that's interesting. I like that. That we're finally, we're going to do something about that. We're not just going to keep going with the war. We do need to put the brakes on, put the brakes on this for now and go deal with the White Walkers. So yeah. I wrote down Sansa and the Lords. This also goes together, I guess, with Baelish's scroll, which I'm going to find that so I can really read what it said. Almost there. I need to see exactly what that scroll said. Someone is dead. Killed from wounds. He took something. Whoa, wait a minute. This says Joffrey. Joffrey and tried to steal his throne. Okay. King's Landing and swear to bring Joffrey. And wait, swear fealty to King Joffrey and something. Your something Sansa. This is talking about Joffrey. Oh, God. It's so hard to see this. Killed from wounds he took in a damn it, I can't. It's hard to fucking read. I guess this will be explained in the next couple episodes. And I'm recording this so far in advance that you guys can't help me on this right now. Killed from wounds he took in a blank. Something Joffrey and tried to steal his throne. The Lannisters tried to steal his throne. King's Landing and swear fealty to King Joffrey. Wait. Shit, I'm gonna try writing this down. That looks like it's either a T or an F, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna try. Fucking handwriting. Swear fealty to King Joffrey. Steal his throne. This is talking about Ned. And this is the only copy. They said this is the only copy in Winterfell. It's the only copy in Winterfell. It was from Maester Lewin's archives. Fealty to King Joffrey. Your something sister, I guess? Sister Sansa. So this isn't exactly what I thought this would be. The only thing I saw while we were watching the episode was steal his throne. So I was almost wondering if this was trying to take Jon's throne, technically. But this is talking about Joffrey and Ned. Steal his throne, swear fealty to King Joffrey. This is, if I'm right, this is talking about how Ned tried to steal the throne from Joffrey, which he didn't. You know, that was what he confessed, but that's not what happened. Swear fealty to King Joffrey. So this is the... Okay, so this is... This is to Robb. This was the raven that Robb got. Wait, maybe that says faithful. Your faithful sister, Sansa. This is... Okay. Why? This is the raven This is the Raven that Robb was given when Ned was imprisoned. This was right before Robb called the Banners. Swear fealty to King Joffrey. Your faithful sister, Sansa. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I think it's come to King's Landing and swear fealty to King Joffrey. Is there any way of getting a better shot of that? No. Your faithful sister, Sansa. So that was the Raven. That was the Raven that Robb got all that time ago. Why did Littlefinger want that? And why did he want Arya to find it? He most likely wants... Maybe he wants them to turn on each other? Swear an oath of fealty to King Joffrey, your faithful sister, Sansa. Why? Why is that... Why is that a big deal? Arya definitely thought it was some big deal. Is that to imply that... Maybe this is just a way to get Arya off of his trail? Like maybe he falsified it? Because wouldn't they say, if that was true, wouldn't they have said that Sansa wrote that letter to Robb? I don't know. That's... I don't know. I don't know about that one. Shit, I must be missing something. Well, there's 2 episodes left of the season, so I have to assume it's being addressed at this point. It's being addressed at some point soon. So maybe I'll just leave it at that, but there's something about that, obviously. But I'm not entirely sure what that is. Guess we'll have to find out. Tyrion met with Jaime. And Jaime was kind of ready to kill him because of what he did to Tywin, but he did listen to him and then got that message to Cersei, so that was interesting. I like that Bronn did like go for it. Like, well, Bronn basically helped set it up. I do like that. I do like that Bronn helped with that. It made it's good. It's good. They're still technically friends, basically. You know, the angle on this recording has been weird. Like, I feel like we're a little too high up, actually. Yeah, I think we've been too high up this episode. Maybe I'll crop the video a bit. But, yeah, for some reason, Like, you know, I'm trying to sit here all like this, and there's still a ton of space between my head and the top of the frame. So, yeah, I might crop this a little bit because this is a little... Yeah, this is weird. A weird angle. Sorry about that. I wish I hadn't waited until now to figure that out. Gendry. We brought Gendry back. Hey, isn't that cool? Yeah, we brought him back, and he's just chilling out in King's Landing, which is interesting, and he's entirely ready to go do something else. That was cool, and even though he's not, you know, he's not a good swordsman, but he has learned how to use a hammer, and I like that. Because that's the thing, we always heard about Robert Baratheon's warhammer that killed Rhaegar Targaryen, but we never saw him use it, so I like that. I like seeing Gendry use that hammer. Cersei's pregnant. Damn. Fucking Cersei's pregnant. That's good, I guess, because it's good for them. It means their name is gonna keep going. And yeah, their name too. Because she don't give a shit anymore. She does not care. She's like, fuck it, I'm gonna tell everyone that it's your child. Fuck it, I'm the queen. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. I like that, but yeah, interesting. Okay, what was that fucking line? Rhaegar got remarried or some shit? Go lie down, please. Come on, don't do this to me. Ugh. You have the worst timing, Darby. Alright, I need to go back a bit.
Guess how many windows are in the Great Sept of Baelor?
None.
Not anymore.
That's true.
Huh.
This High Septon Maynard, he recorded everything. He even recorded his own bowel movement.
Huh.
What does annulment mean?
It's when a man sets aside his lawful wife.
Maynard says here that he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried
Rhaegar.
someone else at the same time in a secret ceremony in Dawn.
Wow. Fucking hell, man. Shit. Fuck, I gotta go. I need to check on Darby. 1 second. I'm back. Oh, so many edits. Okay. So, Prince Rhaegar, or Rhaegar. So he was married to Elia Martell. And had children, too. That's the other thing. He married and had children with Elia Martell. Then, according to the stories, he kidnapped and raped and murdered Lyanna Stark. But, according to this High Septum, that didn't happen. Prince Rhaegar got an annulment in Dorne to Elia Martell and then remarried at the same time. So, it is possible that he remarried Lyanna Stark. And if that is true, then Jon is not a bastard. Jon would no longer be a bastard. he would be a true-born son. And heir to the throne. The first heir. Because Rhaegar was the heir to the throne. And when the heir dies, it goes to their son. Then, if they don't have any offspring, it goes to their siblings. But there were no living offspring, so technically it passed to Viserys. And then when he died, it passed to Daenerys. But it's possible that Jon is the rightful heir to the throne. Boy, he would not want that, would he? He didn't want to be King of the North. There's no fucking way he's gonna want the Iron Throne. I don't know, man. Maybe that's inferring too much, but... And none of this has been made known to him. Bran needs to talk to him, yeah, but... I don't know, man. So Jon may be the rightful king of Westeros. But my girl, damn it, but fuck Jon Snow. I want my girl to be the queen. I want her to be the queen, damn it. And fucking Jon doesn't want the throne. We know Jon won't want the throne. He didn't want to be Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He didn't want to be King of the North. There's no way he's going to want to be the King of Westeros. We'll see. Sam took shit and left. He left the goddamn Citadel because he is tired of sitting around copying boring shit when he could be finding the secret to killing the Night King. Good for him. That's good. I like that. He got the shit he needed and he left. And doesn't seem like he got into any trouble about that. So we'll see where that goes. I hope he got the right stuff, the right books and scrolls, and he can head off. So yeah. We talked about Baelish and the scroll. Not sure what it means yet. Huh. You guys all right? Well, I'm keeping that in. There's no way I'm not keeping that in. I think this broke. Okay, we're doing this handheld now. Wow. My shit just broke. I hope I have another one of those or else I need to order a new one. Luckily, you guys can still hear me through this thing, right? Here, you can see my desk and shit. Yeah, so we talked about Baelish and the scroll, which was interesting. Don't know what that means as of yet. We'll have to see. Oh, God. Normally I just look at the screen, but when I'm this close, it's obvious that I'm not looking at the camera. So, yeah. And then, hey, we got the Brotherhood, and now they're in on everything, so that's pretty cool. The Brotherhood, the Hound, the Brotherhood, the Hound, Jon, Gendry, Jorah, Tormund, they're all headed beyond the wall in order to find a dead one of the whites to bring back to Cersei. God, my hair looks horrible at this angle. It's all curly and shit. Need to learn how to use a flat iron. Not the point. Yeah, Darby wants in. This episode's gone on long enough and been a little too crazy. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. Makes me wonder now if the camera angle was fine when I put this up and then slowly started to turn over time. Well, sorry about that, but video still works, so yeah. Yeah. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Game of Thrones reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.